Hey, it's your buddy DFS. How's it going, dudes and dudettes? Today we're gonna look at DA-79 Battle Convoy V-SHADOW, the custom ultra high performance stealth edition. Let's use the box. A bunch of stuff I can't read. Max 1, the flight unit. Max 2, the driving combat machine. There's a flight combat machine 1 and 2. Driving. There's a multi attack vehicle, multiple attack vehicle. You can see them here front and back. Let's take a look at what he comes with here. First we'll look at the art book because it's so beautiful. Jet black machine, activate the tactical shadow. Heck yeah, let's do that. There's this V-SHADOW. Oh yeah, it looks really dope. Sorry for the glare. Okay. A little bit of the back of the box action. A little bit better pictures. What we got going on? Him combined with Pod Grenadier. Scramble link mode. That's kind of cool. Battleship Rhino Grander. That's up top. It's, alright. Don't forget to do the right thing with courage, love, peace. I have the love for peace and freedom. And let's fight the Warooter army. Alright. Of course, this one comes with a nice instruction booklet here. Let's take a look at it real quick. It doesn't come with stickers for numbers like the original came with, unfortunately, which would be VMAX. These are basically VMAX's instructions. First riser mode 1 shows them here. It's a VMAX. I'm sorry, Max 1 and Max 2. Multiple attack vehicle combined. There's the instructions here. Basically, if you never messed with one of these, you'll probably want one of these. And here he is combined with Verse Riser 1 on his back there. You can look at that if you want to see that. It shows in the instructions Max 1 combining with Verse Riser 1 as well. Hey, we can do that. I know we can. Here's the tray as it comes. I'll pop this section. Things already want to come out of there, you see. Let's take a look here. This comes with FZD cannons that are included with Tri-Dasher. Also comes with Tri-Dasher's suspension arms. Comes with Crash Caliber 1s from Die Battles. Comes with his max cannons, and then machine 1, machine 2, 2 cores, and both pilots. Let's see, he's a multiple system type combat machine developed in the flow of the Shadow Caliber model. Put into the covert operations, reconnaissance, pursuit, sniper, and assault. The main force of the covert mobile unit. Alright, let's take a look at number 1 here. Alright, let's put this here pilot in here for number 1. Take a look at what's going on. There's I have to lift his arms a little here. Let's lower the camera as well. Just a little bit, see what we're doing. Oh yeah. Get him seated. Put the harness down. Make sure his arms aren't in the way here. Alright. Looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and center what we're doing. This is the flight module we're trying to put together, Max 1. So, what we're going to do, if I remember correctly, I'm going to rotate this way, go like such. This is the flight module. Has a special functionality on this unit. It's optically reduced visibility with a jet black super electromagnetic metamaterial. Maybe that's this fancy candy apple red you see here. Let's see. Go along with these here. Let's see. Metamaterial coating. And links the separation and combination system of Flight Combat Machine Max 1. Here we go. That would be that link down here. See, you can see it. Mushroom pegging. Get it out of the way for this mode. Here he is. Kind of nice. I didn't do that correctly. Here we go. Also, gotta lift these bad boys. They kind of go out like 45 degrees like that. Oh. Here we go. Pretty fancy. Pretty fancy. You can see that these here, it's kind of has the correct spacing for the 3-hole system that the Triverse, all the Triverse has, but it's only 2 and you're in that kind of configuration. Yeah, you can lift these up, give yourself access to the, oh man, that looks cool. Little missile pod. Both sides have that, of course. Real nice. Real nice. So let's look at machine 2. If you want, you can bring these 2 bad boys back out. Kind of just lowered them so I wouldn't damage anything while I move anything around. Shows these being lowered so you don't mess them up too. And then there's a mushroom peg. I think it's under this. Yeah. Hey, fold this down. To utilize another mushroom peg, and then go ahead and take that female portion, slide into the male portion. You'll end up with something like this. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I think also in the instructions it shows the arms swapped left to right so that you don't get the screw holes up top. That's probably a consideration for somebody who wants to display this mode. Here it is. Looks kind of neat. Kind of neat. That looks great with the gray Burst Riser one. Alright, now let's look at Burst Riser 1 combined with the driving unit. Right, let's look at Max 2, the traveling combat machine. Gonna open up this V-Core. Get a little dude here. Once again, we're gonna raise his arms up a little bit. This one is a little funkier, as you can see. His arms are gonna be red. His console is gonna be that little area right there, so you gotta get him just right. Oh yeah. This one, he doesn't have a harness that comes down. Oh, looks like he likes it. Wham! Go see, you can orient this one. There's two little cannons here. Pretty rad. I like the detail on this. It plugs into the front here. Now, let's go ahead and grab these two V cannons, or Max cannons. One moment. There we go. And the carriers here for them, the holster carriers. Kind of put them in a little further back. Then you slide it forward, just like that. They lock into place that way. Same thing here. Go ahead and put it in, slide it. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. That's not all this machine has to offer. We got to fold these wheels forward into a proper orientation. They kind of sit up against that there. And then to remove them, you kind of lift them outward just slightly. Go ahead and put that in that little groove there. That'll give them a little more balance and ground clearance there. Pretty cool. Now, also, you can tilt these guys. Oh, these guys always want to give you a little bit of trouble and lift them out. There we go. Give them some rad firepower. It comes out. Orient everything correctly. These tab in right there. There's also a second tab here in the middle. Help you orient it right. And it's kind of cool. It's got metallic blue in a few places. Kind of that titanium gold color. Looking pretty nice. Alright, let's form the multiple attack vehicle. I'm gonna disconnect that. Whoa! Put that up to the side for now. And we're gonna want to put this in the orientation where everything is stowed away. So we're gonna put all these fins down. Kind of raise the landing gear. Alright, let's take a look at that one more time. See, when you lower the landing gear, you get two more missiles that are hiding in there. kind of cool, especially in that yellow color. I don't know if I ever noticed that before. And taking this way, I don't know, this orientation. Go ahead and flip these around. Get where those two tabs meet together, bring them in, square everything up. That might be something people don't really like about VMAX, is how you gotta pay attention to the orientation of all these little things in order to get it to look properly squared up. Doesn't bother me at all. Oh, we gotta stow this side. Alright, looks like that portion's ready. Now this is even easier. Just go ahead and put these back. Lower that foot. This side here tabs into the other side, so you're gonna want to pay attention to that. And get that side first. Square the feet back up, or what become the feet. Here we go. And lower this mushroom peg. That one's not too bad, but helps if you have a spudger to get it just a little bit more. Boy, that was stiff. And there you go. There you have it, folks. A multi-attack vehicle. One more consideration, there's a tab on the underside of that forearm, you can see right there, that you press in. Helps square them up. Same with the other side. The mushroom peg likes to come out when you do that, so you kind of got to get all four of them lined up and then press the top in here. Shouldn't have any issues. And there he is, looking kind of cool. You can take some of the accessories this guy comes with. Let's go ahead and go over that right now. I'm gonna pop this stuff out. Go ahead and grab the VZ cannon. Put it together. There it is. Let's go ahead and do another one real quick. Let's take two of those suspension arm components. I think we call them more like a swing arm. You can put them like over here. It's a good spot. Put them in the back of the arms if you want. It's a good spot too. And these suspension arm components, they're kind of cool to have on that peg there, on a swivel. This one has a female swivel. You can kind of get it in a few different orientations. You can take it this way, get it in that kind of orientation. That way you can get them a whole range of attack positions. Also has a female peg in the center of the suspension arm. Helps with creative play, as you would call it. Where's that one hiding? Here we go. Show this one on in this portion here. And you kind of get them shooting behind, forward. Really kind of cool. Different kind of orientations you can get in. Also, these shoulder cannons are modular as well. So if you want, you'd be able to take the tip of that BZ cannon out and put it in here. Put this tip here and give them couple shorty style guns there. This one kind of has a Gatler tip on it. It's supposed to be gravity ammunition. Free zone gravity ammunition. There we go. Looking freaking rad. Let's go ahead and try out the next mode here. Let's look at Scramble Link mode. The trailer for the Pod Grandier connects here into these foot pegs, like so. Oh, pushed them out to keep a caster there. And then I can roll along Pod Grandier. Looking pretty cool. Got VMAX in the background. Got the, let's see, the Battle Convoy V-SHADOW mode. They're gonna remove this core here, although I do prefer this core in the chest over that core. I'll go with what the instructions show. I'm gonna put that off to the side. Gonna lower the legs, disconnect it from that upper unit temporarily, and stow these in this orientation. Same with the other side. Stow it up there. Gonna separate the legs. Lower them down. You can see these holsters can be positioned a little bit out of the way. I'm just gonna leave them 90 for now. And then the legs, you can finish out the legs. Lift that off, fold that in half there, get it, there we go. Do the same thing over here. Fold that directly to the center, and take what become the feet, move them around. Looking pretty good, looking pretty good. Okay. Now we're gonna rotate the waist 180 degrees. Make sure we don't collide here. It's almost better. Here, let's orient the camera a minute. There we go. Take these arm units, bring them out of the way for us to be able to rotate the waist. And also the waist is going to want to interfere here with this. So let's go ahead and remove one of the max cannons, rotate it around, take a look at what we got going on here. Gonna bring out the hands. Easiest way to do that, I find, is to open these fins back up. I'm gonna also, sometimes it helps to have a spudger handy here. Lift this. And then also here. His hands have a bit of articulation in the phalanges, as you would call them. There we go. I'm gonna have to remove this for a moment. Same thing on the other side. And got that arm squared away for you. Take that gun here. So you can put it in a forward stowing position. Shows them all kind of in this rear position. But let's also look at the Crash Caliber ones since we have them ready. The Crash Caliber 2 is a shorter sword. Crash Caliber 1 is a longer sword. They also sit into these little holders pretty nice. Gives them kind of like a samurai look because you can angle the holder as well. Let's see here. Now we gotta take care of his head. What we do here, lift this tab, bring out his head, turn it 180 degrees. It's easier to bring it all the way around. Then flip that around 180, and then bring it back down. This is what we end up with. Oh, I forgot one thing. We gotta press in his chest. Now he looks really official. He looks cool. See, you won't be able to really put these in these side pegs here like you had in that other mode because they're kind of blocked. But you can take these suspension arms. I'm gonna fold this back up to the 3-hole Triverse configuration. Take this and put it just like that. And get it right between his shoulders. Now he looks really cool. Take one of these max cannons, slide it in there. The max cannon's identical to what VMAX comes with. And maybe take another Crash Caliber, add it to his hand here. Oh yeah. And he's ready for battle. Man, he looks cool. You can see these little side guns can be used. 2 cannons if he was to bend his knee to be able to fire those off. Ba-bam! And give him access to these here missile launchers as well. I wish they had a little swivel here on this side. It'll give you a little bit more room for play on that. See, these guys always come out a little easier. The Crash Caliber ones weren't necessarily intended for this carrier unit. Try to put it back. There we go. It's got all the articulation you'd want out of him, I'm sure. No, I'm sure a lot of people would complain that he doesn't have an ab crunch or something. But, you know, you get double jointed elbows, single joint knees, ankle tilt, front and back rocker motion. It does everything I enjoy. He's got thigh cut. Yeah, you can see that metallic red on him really pops. It gives him that candy apple look. So now we're going to combine him with Verserizer 1. See what that looks like. Alright, we're going to need access to the 3 Triverse ports. And we're going to add this backpack unit. So I got those 2 holes there. Suppose you could utilize those other 2 holes if you had lowered his head. Plug in just like so. Oh yeah, he looks cool like that. Lower these down a little since he's on the ground. Give him another one of these cannons on his shoulder, the suspension arms. Yeah, he looks rad. Bring these back up. Give him a couple crasher weapons here. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's looking good now. Ready for some aerial combat. Heck yeah. Yeah, he looks pretty damn good. That backpack. Suppose if you were using the black version of Verserizer 1, the yellow would match certain parts of little highlights on him as well. I think he looks better with the gray. Yeah, he looks great. Let's get some photos of these guys. Let's get some photos of each of these modes here. I don't know. Let's maybe we should combine him with the Pod Grandier as well. Yeah, we'll do that. Get some photos of both. Let me show you what he looks like with the other core in his chest. You gotta swing it forward. Yeah, he looks cool. We can kind of recess even more. I think that's it. Kind of rocks back and forth too, up and down inside there. But yeah, he looks cool. See, it looks like a little face, a little mouth right there. Yeah. I was ready for those covert operations. Super stealth. I want to show off this drop hinge here. Really makes him look cool. Like he's gonna come at you real fast. Oh yeah, that is cool. Let's get a photo of that too. Show off the shoulder peg system a little bit more. See, this just barely sits in his hand. You can remove these portions of the shoulder pegs. Let me lower the camera a bit. See, this portion separates, and then this portion here separates. So if you wanted to, you could take this unit, remove that back portion, put it in upside down. Maybe take, this is how we had it on here. You could take that swing arm, put it on top, or even put it on the side. Let's try it on the top. And utilize this other portion. Give him some double cannons off that one. Kinda can go independent of one another. Looks kinda cool. I like that little short gun he has in his hand. Looks rad. Alright, we got the Grandier pod in frame. I'm gonna go for that Rhino configuration. Let's see. Currently have VMAX docked on there. See these two platforms kind of cradle him as he sits into here. I'm gonna take him, plug him in exactly where VMAX was sitting. And there he is. And Rhino Grander. Real nice. Isn't plugged in quite all the way. There we go. Man, he looks cool. Let's see. Here we go. Man, don't you just love him like this? I know I do. Oh, he looks cool. See how close we can get him here. Got a little dude in there. That command pod. And he looks pretty good, I'd say. One thing people always ask about the VMAX unit is, why does he have thrusters on the front of the Grandeur pod? Why is there thrusters facing forward? Although, yeah, I think they probably are thrusters for utilized for vectoring at high speeds. I think these primarily to slow the unit down, but also just like the claw of Battle Buffalo, these are used for disposal of the enemy warrior forces. So you can kind of see him using those to dispose of the forces if he were to switch his hand around really quickly. Alright, let's wrap this one up, folks. We got VMAX and V-SHADOW together. See, they're the same height. Got a soldier out for you. See, soldier's about just a little shorter than a VMAX. So a Ripper just a little taller than VMAX. Let's see, VMAX and V-SHADOW are from the 2040X, late in 2040X. They're both internally and externally upgradable units. So I mean, if your head cannon's working right, you could have a VMAX upgraded to the same capability as a V-SHADOW. And the external upgrade is the powered grader unit, which is coming out soon. Can't wait for that. I think it's March. And next month we'll have GV, VC, big powered. I'll do a comparison between those two. And my review for Wilderos, Ghoulhead, and Draco Head will come out after Christmas or New Year's, around there sometime. That one's even a little more time consuming than doing a review on VMAX. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, or whatever kind of thumbs all around. Subscribe, tell your friends. It's how other people see the video, is when you do those kinds of things. Helps with the algorithms. I know sometimes it really hurts people's soul to put a thumb on there, but I got faith in you. You're gonna be a good person one day. I got faith in you. Alright, take care.